Well, what were you doing when you were 15? Maybe flipping burgers and dreaming about a driver's license? Well, one 15-year-old decided to write a book, and it exploded into a worldwide phenomenon. And now, following up on his bestsellers, Eragon and Eldest, Christopher Paolini is back with the third installment in his inheritance cycle. Brissinger hits stores tonight at midnight, and it continues the tale of the young boy Eragon, his dragon, and their quest to defeat an evil king, Christopher Paolini. Is that right? I'm pronouncing it right. Good morning to you and congratulations. This is quite an incredible thing. You were telling me in the break that this is the first time you've had one of your books released at midnight. That means you really have arrived. That is a big deal. How are you feeling about it all?
It's just enormously exciting. I'm delighted this is happening, and I can't wait to get out and meet the fans and sign some books and go all around the country on the rest of the book tour.
Now, we have been sworn to silence here at the Today Show, not allowed to say anything about the book. Give the kids who are dying to know what's in it a little bit of a sneak preview.
Well, it continues the adventures of my main character, Eragon, and his companion, the beautiful blue dragon, Saphira. And there are exciting battles and epic journeys and some romance and, you know, all the good stuff a book needs.
And when you were writing this, correct me if I'm wrong, you wrote a third of the book using a quill and parchment?
I did. I got slowed down on the computer and I decided to shake things up a bit, so I went back to writing by hand the old-fashioned way. I had a blast doing it, and the only problem with it is that I write so small. I ended up putting about 2,000 words on a page.
Oh my gosh.
And my mom was typing the pages in for me, and she was she complained she was going to go blind trying to read my writing, but it worked out all in the end.
Take me back now. You're a 15-year-old boy. You were homeschooled.
That's right.
And you start to write this story, this fantasy story, because you run out of books essentially in the town that you are in that interest you. You said, I'm going to write a book that I would like to read.
That's exactly what happened. I loved reading fantasy, and I didn't realize how difficult writing a book could be, so I just jumped into it trying to have fun, and I've been fortunate enough that enough people have enjoyed this story. I've been able to continue telling stories as a career, and I'm very, very happy I've been able to do that.
Yeah, cut to 10 years later, you thought this was going to be a trilogy. In the middle of writing this book, which is over 700 pages, you discover, oh boy, there's even more to write. So there's a fourth book coming out as well.
That's right. The third book was supposed to end the series, but I realized it was going to be 2,000 pages long if I finished the story with it, so I decided to split it into 2 volumes. And I think that was the best thing to do for the series, and hopefully everyone will enjoy the fourth book as much as the third one.
We've got wizards, we've got dragons, we've got elves, we've got a little bit of everything in these books. What inspired you?
Simply the landscape where I live. It's so fantastic. The books I grew up reading and that I loved so much, and, you know, the desire to write about a fun adventure and to share that with other people.
And all of this fame that has come to you has got to be just a little bit mind-boggling.
Well, it is a bit overwhelming at times, but it's also very nice to know that people have enjoyed my writing. And then when I go home, though, it's nice. Everything settles down, becomes a bit normal. You know, I still have to wash the dishes and vacuum the carpet. So it's a nice balance between that.
Has this freed you up to make writing basically a career for yourself at this point?
It has. It's what I do pretty much full time at this point.
And are we going to branch out beyond the fantasy world? Not that your fans want you to. You wouldn't have to, but...
Once I finish the series, I'll probably try some other genres. It's something I would like to do at a certain point, but my main goal right now is just to finish the series and do it as well as I can. And
you're not killing off any of the main characters, are you?
They're all standing under a guillotine at this point, so I won't say who lives and who dies.
Ooh, good tease. Christopher Paolini, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Congratulations. Have fun tonight.
You.
And if you'd like to read an excerpt from Brissinger, head to our website at todayshow.com. And up next, you get to ask the questions. We answer them, but first, this is Today on NBC.